love you. Like, you're amazing. So the first thing is, no, she is not a feeder. Like, yes, she has a specific type. Like, if you guys knew the full story, you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. But you don't, and you'll never know. And I know there's still like a chunk of you who is like, Valentine wasn't even real. Valentine was very real.
Amber is a liar. She's been a liar the whole time we've known her on YouTube.
I lied to people. I lied here. I lied about that. I lied so hard, you guys, you wouldn't even believe it.
One of her most recent lies, or what I think could be a lie, is that her two latest girlfriends, Tommy and the one before Valentine, are two different people. I think it's the same person. I could be wrong, but I think it is. Amber's already done this storyline of two girlfriends really being one.
Wifey number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 are all the same person.
Yeah, she's done it before. She gave the name away of Wifey. People found out her information. And then she came on camera saying, we've broken up, and then instantly found a new girlfriend. So she's already done this lie once with us.
Like, I don't know, this whole Jade situation, like, it's become so crazy. It's like, y'all have created an imaginary girlfriend for me, and I just really appreciate that. I love that for me.
So on the 4th of July, 2023, Wifey breaks, even though she said it was mutual, Wifey breaks up with Amber. And a few months later, Amber finds a new love interest.
Sorry, I just... Sorry. Who are you texting? A friend? Someone said I'm texting Bae. Texting Bae. She's so silly. Oh my god, stop. That is not... Oh my god, that's not happening. I don't have a Bae. Someone said you can't text at work. Okay. Wait, hold on. Hold on, I have a business call. Hold on. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. Oh my god, kill me now. No, I do not have a new girlfriend, I promise. Promise, 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 promise. Girl trying to hold back a smile. I promise. Y'all, no. Oh my god, you guys are so funny. Have I met someone romantically? I have. There it is. I have. You can never be single. It's not like that I can never be single. It's just like, it just happens type style. I don't know how to explain it. What are you hiding? I don't know. I just feel like a lot is just going on. And a lot that I'm like not allowed to say. Am I gonna have a long distance relationship type deal? I'll answer that some other time. How did you guys meet? Like an online moment? Is she a femme or mask? Stop. Not a femme. No. Everyone has their like type. I like more of like a mask energy type style. These studs are lined up for you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. But I only have eyes for one person. I can't wait to see the new girlfriend reveal. Oh my god. Like literally, y'all are gonna be shocked. Oh, you guys are gonna be so shocked. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah.
So a few months after Feline, a few months of doing TikTok thirst traps to attract a new victim mate, I'll be kind, a new mate, she finds somebody, and it's really good, going really well for about 5 days.
If you guys watch my live stream, I don't know, I feel like I share too much. I feel like I share too much and too little all at the same time, and none of it adds up for me, so... But I was talking to someone and things were pretty serious, I'm not gonna lie, but it's no longer a thing anymore, and I just wanted to let people know that. I don't know, like the person I was talking to, it just seemed really like real and authentic and just like amazing, and they wanted me to talk about them on my live stream, and we decided to like kind of end things today, and there's a lot of like backstory behind it, and not everything is black and white. There's a huge gray area, so yeah, it's not a thing anymore. We had planned on meeting. It was like a whole moment. it was like a really deep connection and it was really nice. And I think we both realized that it's probably not a good idea because of some of the things that is like happening in their life or whatever. And it does suck. That's why I am actually really sad today. And like I was crying earlier and
This was weird. It didn't really make any sense. She shared too much information. She said too much stuff about the new love interest, she said, but she didn't. All she said was there was a new love interest. And the woman she was talking about wanted Amber to talk about her on the live stream. So it didn't make sense. And like Judge Judy says, if it doesn't make sense, then it's not true. And it's not true. So I think their little love affair did quickly come to an end. But it wasn't because she shared too much info. That was a lie. That was a lie. Anyway, 8 days after it went tits up, Amber uploaded this.
I don't know how it happened, but I did fall in love with someone else. I am still actively in love with this person. I am not with them though. Again, that's just more like personal things, but I do love them. They're truly, honestly, one of the most amazing people that I've ever known. It's just like hard to talk about it right now, so I'm not really going to, but feelings happen. I don't know how it happened. It literally just happened. And normally that's how falling in love happens. Next thing you know, you're like, oh, hot damn, I'm in love with this person. And so I'm actively in love with two people at once.
She can't stand being single, and she still loved her, so why weren't they a couple?
There's a lot of things behind the scenes, and it's just been a very interesting experience, I will say that.
Things behind the scenes, she says. Now, if we think this person she's talking about is Tommy and Valentine, is the same person, we know that Tommy was in a relationship with somebody. So that would explain why Amber's in love, but they can't be together. She's got stuff going on. The girl, she's got stuff going on. That would explain that. Amber clearly wanted to be in a relationship with this person. She was in love with her, but because of reasons, they couldn't be together. But this is what Amber always does. She gives us pockets of information. So you don't really know what's happening. So people are speculating, and then she gets annoyed people speculate, because she only gives you pockets of information. But it definitely sounded like Amber wanted to be in a relationship, and there was something from the other side stopping that. And a week later after this, she was still in love with her.
And a lot of people are also confused of like, who are you in love with? Like, what's happening? Are you in love with the person you talked about on your last live stream? And yes, that is who it is. The last question is, how did Feline find out that you were in love with someone else? Well, she figured it out herself. She said that she could tell, and I'm not gonna lie to her. So I was honest and I said, yeah.
Now around this time, Amber started doing a lot of TikToks, showing a lot of her body. And the TikToks are a subtle way, well, that's a subtle way to tell her audience things, to let them know what's happening in her life. She did a TikTok that I'm convinced is for the love interest, because one of the lyrics is, "Tell your bitch I said hello baby, does she even know about you calling up my phone?" I think Amber's making that TikTok for the latest love interest. I think Amber is clearly the other woman in this relationship, the mistress, if you like. I think she's definitely the other woman here. Anyway, a month after telling us she was still in love, she then told us this.
Are you looking for a girlfriend right now? No, I want to be single. I don't want to be in a relationship. It's not something that like I'm looking for, which is crazy because it's like, I feel like I've always been in a relationship or just like looking for one. There is some love life drama behind the scenes and I'm not going to talk about things that I do deal with on a day-to-day basis.
First of all, she never wants to be single. So there's a lie. There's lie one. And love life drama behind the scenes. She's clearly still talking about the first love interest she mentioned about a month ago. She wants to be in a relationship, but it just can't happen. And she won't explain why, but it's because the other person was seeing somebody else. We now know that Tommy was in a relationship with somebody. So that would explain everything. Amber wants to be in a relationship and she can't. What it also looked like to me was the love interest was going back and forth on how she felt about Amber, how serious she thought it was. Sometimes, yeah, I really like Amber. Sometimes I like the other girlfriend more. So I think every time that happened, Amber was like, oh, she likes me. Oh, she's not bothered now. Every time she thought the new love interest wasn't bothered, she would go running back to Wifey.
I regret hurting her, like more than anything. I hurt her after the breakup by choosing someone else over her. And I kept doing that. And it's because I thought at the time I was making the right choice. Because at the time I ultimately did fall in love with someone else.
I definitely got the vibe that this love interest sometimes was interested and and sometimes wasn't.
Oh my god, I just can't even believe it. For Valentine's Day, she got me this Lego that I've been wanting. I just can't. Like, how sweet is that? I literally said I had to have it. Like, tell me that isn't freaking stunning. And my Valentine, the person who got it for me, like, literally, you know how grateful and appreciative I am and like shocked. I'm just very thankful for the connection that we have right now, and like whatever is blossoming, like, it just feels really good. I love you. Like, you're amazing.
It definitely seemed like Amber was on the hook with this love interest. And it was clearly the same person she'd been talking to since September.
So there is someone in my life that I would say is special in that way. We're not in a relationship though, so calm down. But I have been friends with this person since September, and we have become really good friends. And like the whole time, crushing on each other. We asked each other to be each other's Valentines, so that was like a cute thingy. So I'm gonna be referring to her as my Valentine because I'm not gonna say her name, just out of respect. But she is one of my very best friends, but we, like, I was gonna say low-key like each other, but it's high-key at this point.
Friends with this person since September, crushing on each other, whatever that means, but not in a relationship.
But yeah, definitely not moving fast. This is actually the slowest I have ever in my life moved with someone that I'm interested in. So props to me for doing that. Like, this girly pop taking it slow.
Props to me for taking it slow. She had to take it slow. She had no other choice. The woman was in a relationship. Tommy was in a relationship. Amber doesn't ever take things slow. She falls in love after 2 minutes on the phone. She moves in with people she's never met before. She doesn't really know. She doesn't take things slow unless she has to. She was as close to being in a relationship as she could be without actually being in a relationship. Oh, now, this next clip is very, very interesting.
I have had an absolute influx of people contacting me about my exes. One has a new girlfriend, one is married. People are assuming I am single, which I get it. I am keeping things from you guys.
People were asking Amber about her ex Beck and her ex Destiny because they were both in happy relationships. So I thought at the time, I think a lot of people did, oh, has Amber made up this love interest because people have been asking her about her exes? Now, I obviously don't think she was making this person up. However, she tried to be clever.
I do have a love life, though. I very much do. I have talked about Valentine a little bit. I just want to do things a little bit differently this time. You know, not just like bombard you guys right off the bat, like, hi, you know, I have a new love interest. Like, I have talked about her, and it was before my ex got a girlfriend. It was before my ex got married.
Amber said, what'd she say? Amber said, I do have a love life. Now, Karina Kaboom has always noticed this, that Amber's very careful with a choice of language. She didn't say, I have a girlfriend, because she didn't. She said, I have a love life.
On Valentine's Day, Valentine asked me to be her girlfriend, and I did say yes, obviously. I've had a girlfriend for over 2 months now, and I've been in a relationship and I've been happy. And I just didn't want to say anything, like, really in my vlogs yet. I just didn't feel like I needed to. I used to overshare. I used to, like, not have privacy. And it's just, as you get older, your brain works a little differently, and I've just learned sharing too much is not a good thing. But I did want to let you guys know that I am in a relationship. There's no longer single Lynn.
She claims Valentine asked her to be her girlfriend on Valentine's Day. That's not true, because she would have told us. She wouldn't have just told us she got asked to be a Valentine. She would have said, been asked to be in a relationship. So that's another Amber lie. She definitely hadn't been in a relationship for the last 2 months. Lie. Now, the clip of Amber saying, hi guys, I'm now in a relationship, is the most important clip of the entire video. Because Karina Kaboom again, she noticed that Amber's videos are 6 days behind. When we see them, they were filmed 6 days ago. Amber is 6 days behind from when she uploads. I think Karina noticed a date on a drink that Amber had bought, and it was 6 days behind from when we were seeing the video. So, when Amber uploaded a video saying, hi guys, I'm in a relationship.
But I did want to let you guys know that I am in a relationship.
What do you think happened 6 days before we saw the video? Tommy's partner passed away. exactly 6 days before we saw Amber's upload saying I'm in a relationship. That's a hell of a coincidence. That's a massive coincidence.
But I did want to let you guys know that I am in a relationship.
So this whole time, since September, they've been crushing on each other. But they haven't been an official couple. The first time we hear that they're an official couple is when Tommy's partner dies. That's wow, man, that's nuts. Since September, crushing on each other, and now they're a couple all of a sudden. Whoa.
I have the sweetest girlfriend. So she's randomly like, you have a package in your package room. And I was like, oh, I do? You guys. But it says 2/14/24, the moon when we became one. I love you. And it says, babe.
She gets her that moon gift, which at the time I thought she might have bought herself. But she got her that moon gift, and that seems more like a gift you would get a partner. She had gotten her a gift before. It was the Lego Batman set, which you get for a kid. That doesn't seem like a very coupley gift. So it seemed to me that now they were a proper couple. She was getting proper coupley gifts. I mean, to be fair, the Lego Batman thing was expensive. It was like $400 or something. It was really expensive. And if we jump ahead in the timeline, we know that Tommy has plenty of money. Who has a spare 400 quid? Tommy had a spare 400 quid.
She's never asked anyone for money. She has a full-time job. She actually has a really great life. She's never asked me for money. She has never talked to me about money, ever. I'm the one who actually brought it up because I was shocked by it. She's extremely independent, and I find that to be pretty attractive, not gonna lie.
Amber claimed that she'd been in a relationship for months, but she just didn't want to bombard us with a new girlfriend, which was nonsense.
I just want to do things a little bit differently this time, you know, not just like bombard you guys right off the bat.
But now she was actually in a relationship. Now she was doing the bombarding.
Okay, so, my girlfriend just messaged me. Oh, my girlfriend's calling me. Hold on. I just spent some... Sorry. My girlfriend just messaged me and I was like, what?
So I think it's pretty clear they weren't in a relationship from Valentine's Day like she claimed, but she was afterwards, and that's why she was bombarding us. However, tragedy would strike. Or would it? It wouldn't.
A lot of you definitely have guessed it. God. I have an easier time admitting when, like, I fucked something up versus, like, the person that I was in love with fucking it up. So it's like, I just don't even want to, like, go there, discuss it, talk about it, because it's just, like, a lot.
Amber and Valentine, same person, had broken up. Tragedy. But nobody was buying it. And I don't know if I was buying it at the time. I remember thinking it felt strange. Something felt off, and I couldn't put my finger on it. But something, maybe I'm just being all skeptical now. But something definitely seemed off, and I don't know if it's just because Amber lies all the time.
I've had a lot of people say, just spill the tea, because we don't know Valentine's real name. We know nothing about Valentine. So I think I'm just going to answer some, like, really hot questions. So a real big one is, how did you guys meet? Did you guys meet in person? So she actually messaged me on Instagram back in September, and we always had like a flirty thing. We always had crushes on each other, and then it wasn't until I would say December, January, where my feelings started to get super deep while hers was already there. It took me a hot minute to get to that point, and then it was February 14th to be exact. She asked to be my girlfriend.
December, January, a feeling started to get super deep. I don't know if she's just remembering it differently or if it's just a flat out lie, but that's not what was happening.
Next thing you know, you're like, oh, hot damn, I'm in love with this person. And so I'm actively in love with two people at once.
September? She was already in love? She was in love with her instantly? So it wasn't like, oh, months went by. Oh, January next year. Yeah, my feelings increased. She was in love with her in September?
And no, we never met in person, but we would video call every single day. I knew that she loved me a lot, but there was a lot of things that she did lie to me about. Like, I just feel embarrassed to even admit it. So it's like, I don't even want to go there. But let's just say, like, she hurt me pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. And the crazy part about this whole thing is that she was actually moving in with me August 1st.
So Amber's plan was going to be to move in with this girl that she hadn't met yet. Fine. Classic Amber. Fine. Fill your boots.
So I broke up with her. She knew I deserved better and knew I deserved more. Knew I deserved someone who like didn't lie, cheat, betray, etc., etc. And I know that she has her issues and problems and a whole other life. She was literally living two separate lives. Like, I don't want to go into detail because it really is just a lot and it's like heavy. It didn't work out. Like, it just didn't.
And I don't know if she'd made this breakup up so she could start the timeline fresh, or, I mean, she was talking about betrayal and cheating, and I was thinking, oh, well, did Tommy do anything around that time that could be perceived as cheating? Yes. When Amber showed us Tommy for the first time, somebody commented this: I know the person she has seen because they were chatting to me a few weeks ago, LMAO. I mean, I don't keep up with this kind of drama. I just noticed someone who was hitting on me a few weeks ago now has her on her Snapchat, so I was like, oop, I know. I thought, oh, well, this is just somebody commenting something on the internet. It's like Schrodinger's cat. It might be true, it might not be. Maybe this Tommy was hitting on this person. Maybe she wasn't. It's just a comment on the internet. It can't be proven right or wrong. But it was proven right by Amber.
There is this one thing that's floating around of this girl saying how, like, my girlfriend messaged her, you know, weeks ago. It wasn't weeks ago, it was months ago. It was even before me and my girlfriend even started talking. And that literally means nothing to me. Like, yes, people have a past. Like, I was in a whole ass relationship before I met this girl. Like, there is a such thing as like flirting and dating around and like trying to find your person. Like, I will never judge her for that.
So Amber said, oh, it's true, but it wasn't weeks ago, it was months ago. Now, I don't know if Amber meant to do that, probably not. But, if that's true, what Amber said there, that means that Tommy, instantly, after her partner had died, a partner who she loved, instantly, within a few weeks, a month, was hitting on other girls online. So either way, if Tommy is Valentine, and it's just been a big lie for months and months and months, and they were waiting for a partner to die, gross. Or the other version, where no, she was just talking to Amber for the last month or two, but then she was still hitting on people as soon as her partner died, and got with Amber 2 months after her partner died, something like that. So either way, Tommy is gross. And so's Amber. When I've been watching Karina for the last few months, she's always said that Valentine is real, even when I thought she wasn't and other people thought she wasn't. Karina's always said, Valentine is real, but she's just not into Amber, like Amber's making out. And I think that's bang on, because she had this partner. And then when she died, she was free to see Amber. And there's other reasons why I think Tommy and Valentine are the same person.
Why didn't you meet Valentine first before wanting her to move in? Because there was a lot of things that like she was going through, and it would have been actually impossible for her to just like come visit me first.
Going through stuff, impossible to come and visit. Because I think she had a partner. She couldn't just up and leave. She also has a kid. She can't just up and leave. So everything Amber says about Valentine fits with Tommy as well. Also, Amber uploaded, when was it? Yeah, Amber uploaded the breakup with Valentine video on June the 28th. That's when we saw, oh, they've broken up. July the 4th, she found somebody else.
Are you talking to someone new? Yes, I am.
So I'm not sure here. Did Amber say her and Valentine had broken up because she'd been betrayed by Tommy messaging other girls? Or had she just found out the full extent of Tommy's partner who had died? Or did she say they'd broken up because the audience were meant to meet Valentine soon? She said in a video, you guys might get to meet Valentine soon.
When are we going to meet Valentine? I'm hoping soon.
And then I think, oh, well, did Amber and Tommy realise that if we were introduced to Tommy, somebody out there would go, hold on, she was in a relationship not long ago. After Valentine's Day, when apparently Amber had started seeing this other person. So it's just, the whole timeline's a mess. There's a lie somewhere. I think they made up the breakup with Valentine because they wanted to scrub the timeline in case anybody recognised Tommy and said, nah. It's all a bit of a mess, but I think the breakup was fake, and I think it was just Amber trying to scrub the timeline, start fresh.
But I do plan on drinking sometime soon because I do have someone coming to visit me. And, you know, we might have a buzz ball or 2 or 3 or 4. So I'm actually really excited. I'm not gonna lie. Not excited about the buzz balls, but excited about the person coming to visit me.
Her and Valentine break up, and straight away, yes, I'm talking to somebody new. And in that same video, she says that this new person is going to come and visit her. So she'd been trying to get Valentine to meet her for months and months and months. Didn't happen. This new person instantly going to come and see you. Instantly going to come from Wisconsin, we found out, to see you. I don't buy it. Like I said, Tommy has a kid, has a job. I think this has been planned for a long time, not just, oh, yeah, I'm talking to her. Oh, she's coming over. I don't buy it. Amber said she had a full-time job. Or she just started talking to her and then said to her job, oh, I'm going to take 4 days off, 5 days off to go see my girlfriend. It had been planned for months. Valentine and Tommy, same person.
Even though you guys don't know who Valentine is, I just feel like me as a person, morally, I can't envision myself like sharing this person's like story to you guys. I just can't.
Morally can't share this story. I think that's because she knew Tommy's partner had died. I think that's what she means by morally, I can't share this story. Anyway, Amber and Tommy would meet, and it was magical. But they met, and Alexis was there. Now, Alexis was a friend Amber had since the summertime of last year, and Alexis lived in Wisconsin like Tommy did. So I think it's safe to say Tommy and Alexis were friends, both from the same area, both met Amber at the same time. Tommy and Alexis, clearly friends. And I think there's more chance that Alexis, who she'd been talking to since the summer of 2023, had introduced Tommy and Amber back then, rather than in the last month. In all seriousness, I hope I am wrong. It's a theory that seems to fit, but I hope I am wrong, because if I'm right, and Tommy and Valentine are the same person, that means, well, either both of them, or at least Tommy, was waiting for Tommy's partner to die, so Amber and Tommy could be together. So hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully Amber comes out with proof and says I'm dead wrong. Oh, that would be nice. I've learned though that if a lol cow can prove you wrong, they will every time, and if they can't, they obviously won't. It's a bit like Boogie. He was getting really angry. I can't believe people think I'm lying about cancer. Prove it? No. So if she doesn't prove that Tommy and Valentine aren't the same person, to me they're the same person, and I think it's more than likely Amber was waiting for a human being to die so she could get this girlfriend she'd been crushing on since September. I know there's the Ask FM post where she says she's basically waiting for Destiny's cat Gracie to die so she can get a new cat. But this is waiting for a human being to die so she can get a new girlfriend. So hopefully I'm wrong, and I hate that everything's fitting so well. And I don't mind being wrong, but I suspect she's not going to prove that they're different people, because I think they're the same people. And I think Amber was waiting for a human being to die so she could get a new girlfriend. But it was Kiwi Farms who found out all the information about Tommy, and then that got everywhere, and it was big news in girl world. Everybody was talking about it, and they found out that she was a feeder, that her partner died when she was like £900, £1,000, something ridiculous. And Tommy was a feeder and was feeding her girlfriend. And there's pictures of her under her belly. Pictures of her sat on a partner's belly. And she was on a feeder website. She was following feeder accounts on Instagram. It's fact that she is a feeder. And finding all this out, everybody knowing this, caused problems, apparently, for their relationship. Amber and Tommy.
I really don't even know what to say, but like, you guys don't know the full story at all, and I think that's like the hardest part of this whole thing is like there is a big part of this story missing, but I'm never going to sit there and talk about other people's personal things because that's not me, that's not who I am. But because of this, me and now my ex, we are not together anymore. Like, if you guys knew the full story, you'd be like, oh, wait a minute. But you don't, and you'll never know. You guys have no idea what you're talking about. This has pushed me away, completely pushed me away. I don't think I'll be the same for a long time, like truly a long time, because I had a future planned and I was happy, and I was so fucking happy and so loved, and now we aren't together anymore.
I don't think they broke up. I think she was pulling another wifey when she was pretending that they'd broken up. Oh, and I didn't buy it anyway. I didn't buy that they'd broken up anywhere. But then when I was doing a live stream, I noticed this.
Me and now my ex, we're not together anymore.
Did she just point? I didn't notice this when I was filming. Watch. Did you see a motion towards the left? Watch.
This. Me and now my ex, we're...
Did you just point over to her ex? She looked at her and then did that? Didn't she?
Me and now my ex, we're not...
It's not like she's just going... Because when I'm thinking a lot of the time, I'm looking away, but I'm just trying to think of something to say, so I'm like that. But she's actually looking at a person? So I don't think they've broken up. I mean, what are the chances Amber announces she's in a relationship the day Tommy's partner dies? Oh, well, I guess 365 to 1. I guess those are the odds. Which are... It's too much of a coincidence. It's too much of a coincidence. And we might never get the true story about Valentine and Tommy. Because Amber just lies for fun. Or contradicts herself all the time. But yeah, definitely not moving fast. Props to me for doing that. Like, this girly pop taking it slow. I know it's like really soon and sudden. Like, I understand that. But timelines are not a thing. And you guys know that with me. Like, you can know someone for years and years and not feel super close to them, and then know someone for like a couple days and instantly feel like a super strong connection. Amber can put all this to rest, all the theories everybody's got, the theories I've got. She can put it all to rest and prove us all wrong. Oh, I don't think she will, though. If Amber hadn't lied for 11 years, I don't think there would be all these theories. I think it would just be accepted as fact that Valentine and Tommy are two different people, and one relationship ended and then she met... The problem is, Amber's just lied. Oh, thousands of times. So now, no matter what she says, it's going to be met with, nah, don't believe you, don't buy it. And she can be angry at her audience every time they don't believe her, but she's the one who's caused this. I lied so hard, you guys, you wouldn't even believe it. If Valentine and Tommy are two different people, and Amber is genuinely upset that people have found stuff out about Tommy, Amber, when you get another girlfriend, don't post anything about her. Don't. I know you're desperate to show people that you loved, but just don't do it. Don't do it. She'll do it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully this video kept you company. I'm sure more about all this will come out in the next few months. I hope I am wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because remember, if I'm right, Amber waited for a human being to die. Bye, everybody. If anyone was in the situation, or few situations that I've been in, where I've had to like cover up for someone because I care about them, or tell a little lie because I care about them, like I feel like anyone would do that, or at least I hope they would, just out of respect for the person that they care about.